Hi guys, so this is a reading for the Divine Feminines. It's for those who recognise that they're in a twin flame dynamic, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody, and it's also still a general reading. It's not gender specific nor zodiac specific. The intent here is basically to help the Divine Feminines to navigate through the energies around them at this time, so please do bear that in mind if you're cross-watching. Okay, so Divine Feminines, let's take a look into the strongest energies that are currently around you at this time. What's the Divine Feminine's current energy, please? What's the Divine Feminine's current energies at this time? Okay. So you've got Four of Wands, that's Aries, and the Tower, that's Mars, so that's Aries again, and Scorpio. Okay, it's Divine Feminine's current energies at this time, please. Okay, so it didn't come out, but we did get a nice big jump. That's the Three of Swords, that's Libra energy. Really interesting energies that you're in, Divine Feminines. I'll get into this for you now. Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, so that is Sagittarius. Okay, the reason I didn't take all of them, by the way, is because I dropped some of them, so I took the one that flipped over, just in case you were wondering. Right, I'm looking here, Divine Feminine, at a connection, a current commitment, like a marriage or some other serious connection. It's breaking down. I am seeing this for the most part as a split from a marriage situation. The Four of Wands pertains to stability. It's one of the most stable cards in tarot, basically. It's your solid foundation. It's your solid structure. It's the card of marriage, harmony, holidays, happiness and contentment. Okay. And we've got the Tower right next to it. So this is a destructive force here. For some of you, your marriage is being destroyed. It's causing your Three of Swords, your heartbreak, grief, disappointment, anxiety as well with that one. But not all is lost, because you do have the Wheel of Fortune here on your side. It's the card of fate, karma, destiny. Divine Feminines, what I'm looking at here is, for some of you, you could well have orchestrated this split, so that you could follow your destiny. That's what I'm looking at here. I am going to clarify though, just to make sure, but for the most part, that is definitely what's been going on here. For others of you, this is actually a connection that you were in, that the I am going to say it, that the divine is orchestrating that particular connection to come to an end in order so that you can start to follow your destined path. It's kind of like something's being ripped away from you here deliberately in order to get back to your spiritual journey. Please clarify Divine Feminine's energies. Thank you. Right, so we've got the World. It's fixed energy. It's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yeah. That is one cycle ending and a brand new one beginning. It's a very cyclic card. Four of Wands again. That's literally, look. The World, old cycles ending, which we've quite clearly got here. Four of Wands, the Tower. One way of doing things, one way of living. Suddenly, the rug's pulled out from under you, and that situation ends. And then straight away, brand new cycle with the Four of Wands. Very, very spiritual energies here in your read, Divine Feminine. It feels deliberate. I'm not going to lie. It feels really, really deliberate. This is basically, look, you had the option to walk your path willingly. You ignored it. So we brought in the Tower because you were heading down the wrong road. So we brought in the Tower to redirect you. Yes, it's caused hurt, a lot of hurt for some of you, and heartbreak. But we need you to get back on track, the Wheel of Fortune. We've got something better for you here. We've got something that's more in alignment with you, more in alignment with your soul and everything that makes you who you are. This is very much a case of you were given an option of taking the plaster off quickly or taking the plaster off slowly, and you decided to take the plaster off slowly, and that's where your Towers come in. The Divine was like, look, no, it's going too slow. You do it this way. And they've taken the plaster off for you. You're giving yourself some space here to heal with the Three of Swords and to find your feet again, Wheel of Fortune. You just need to take a moment to re-collaborate your surroundings. What are the outside influences affecting Divine Feminine this time, please? Thank you. The Six of Swords, Aquarian energy. Yeah, leaving the past behind and moving towards a much better situation. It can pertain to emotional baggage as well. I'll pull more before I start saying more. Outside influences. Thank you. Seven of Swords, more Aquarian energy, and Ten of Swords. Bloody hell, that's so many swords. It's Gemini energies. Yeah, your outside influences. You caught, whoever this individual was that you were in a happy or seemingly happy situation with. The situation that you refused to walk away from, basically. You caught them doing something that they shouldn't have been doing. And it was that caused the Tower moment. It's like the Divine were sending you messages throughout the entire relationship that you had up here. And they were trying to nudge you to wake up and to see that person for exactly who or what they were, right? They were deceitful, they were backstabbers, they were unfaithful. If you caught them in a situation that they shouldn't have been in, that was basically divinely orchestrated. That was how they ripped off that plaster really quickly, right? It made you wake up to their deceit, and now you're being led down your actual spiritual path to be in a committed situation with your divine counterpart. So this is a short-term pain for the long-term gain. There's definitely a need here to maintain the bigger picture in your mind's eye. Okay, so I am just going to clarify the outside influences, please. Affecting Divine, thank you. The Star, Aquarian again. The Fool, it's Uranus, so yeah, that can also be associated with Aquarius. How interesting. And the Ten of Cups is Piscean. Yeah. This is you here making the decision to no longer wallow in whatever this situation was. You're definitely picking up your swords, ready to fight another day with the Star energy, definitely. Also, with this being your outside influences. This is a hope, a dream and a wish that your divine counterpart is holding on to. They're looking at you here, trying to figure out if you're ready yet to take this leap of faith towards the connection with them, because this is definitely felt on both parts. The interesting thing with this particular situation, Divine Feminine, is I have just done the Divine Masculine read, and their energy was very, very similar. Everything that they were holding on to for dear life has also fallen away from them. So you were both holding on to situations where it was very futile in trying to maintain the status quo there. This is indicating that you want your divine masculine and your divine masculine wants you. However, you were both in situations already that needed to come away. And that's exactly what I'm looking at here. We've got your completion with the Ten of Cups. This is basically the divine masculine is waiting to see if you're ready to have this Ten of Cups with them. They want to know if you've healed through this situation yet. See how to come with this. Divine Feminine, please. Thank you. High Priestess, Moon energy. Okay. See how to come with this, please. The Divine Feminine. The High Priestess is also Divine Feminine energies as well. The Five of Wands, it's Leo energy. Okay. Nine of Wands, that's Sagittarian. The King of Coins is Taurus, and the Ace of Coins, Earth. Okay. Right, so Divine Feminines, what I'm seeing here is basically with this combination, you are going to be avoiding partaking in any kind of gossip, right? You're going to be keeping your secrets, you're going to be keeping your cards close to your chest. You're also going to be following your intuition with the High Priestess. Right? I can see here with the third eye, you know, you just know. You know that things are going to turn out just fine. And you know exactly how to play this current situation up here, which has caused a lot of drama, right? So you're not going to give anybody any bullets to fire against you here. You're maintaining your dignity as well. That's what I get with that. You're not going to give up either with the Nine of Wands. You also feel as well that at the moment everybody wants a piece of you and you're not getting a moment to yourself. I'm seeing that you are going to be finding that quiet moment, so that you can find your feet again, so that you can figure out what you're going to do next. I'm also seeing that your divine counterpart, the divine masculine, they are going to be fighting for this connection with you. And we're seeing him here, again, cards, right, tarot is not gender specific. I say he, it could well be a woman, right? Women are more than able to resonate with the divine masculine energies, okay? When I say he or her, it's just a figure of speech, okay? It's quicker to say than divine feminine, divine masculine. But let's get back on track. We see him here, as in whoever the divine masculine is, bringing in this beautiful new beginning, the Ace of Coins, this potential. They are putting on their best clothes. They're tidying themselves up. They're not confident, I will be honest. They're not confident. But what they are doing is they're faking it until they make it. So on the outside, they're going to appear confident, but inside they are absolutely shitting themselves. Okay, so be gentle with yourself first and foremost, and be gentle with your counterpart as well, because they, the same as you, have gone through so much just to get themselves up to this point where they can bring you something tangible, right? They have had to fight so much. It's unbelievable. So you might want to check that reading out just to see exactly how much they've been pulling themselves out of. So yeah, just bear that in mind, that the next time you see them, and they are going to be initiating this as well. I'm seeing this as like a physical meeting so that they can see you face to face. They're not as confident as what they're appearing. Definitely 100% they're not. Can you please clarify this outcome for Divine Feminine? Okay, the Magician, Nine of Cups, it's Pisces, and the Eight of Cups, it's more Pisces. Your divine counterpart is smitten with you, Divine Feminine, with the Nine of Cups. They're absolutely smitten. But again, you wouldn't necessarily know it to look at them, because, as I say, they're definitely putting on their best show, right? They are going to be communicating with you here with the Magician, and they're going to be making, like, it's instigating a situation between you both, basically, so that they can see you again. That's what I'm seeing in your cards. They're coming round to the idea of what exactly this connection is as well. So I'm getting the impression that they were quite fixed in their ways. They weren't one for the whole spiritual path. You know, they just didn't believe in that sort of thing until they came face to face with you. That's when everything turned on its head. They're slowly but surely coming round to the idea that there is something really bizarre about this particular connection. We're also seeing in this Magician card as well with the heart chakra. It reminds me very much of the heart chakra, and how at one point it was being kept hidden. Now they are revealing it to you. They're going to be telling you how happy they are with you. When I say that they're smitten with you, that is quite possibly the understatement of the century here. And the Eight of Cups. Walking away from something. I'm feeling that that's you, Divine Feminine. Your divine counterpart is not going to let you get away here with this. You've turned your back on them, yes, but you're still there. She's not walking away. She's turned her back and she's sitting. So you're currently contemplating as to whether or not you should keep going with the Divine Masculine, or if you should call it a day. That's why you haven't fully closed yourself off yet to this particular connection. You're not putting any energies into it, but you're not facing it either. So you're at that really awkward stage of basically, what can I do? What can I do? I'm just going to sit here for a minute gather my thoughts. I'm going to make a plan. I'm going to follow my spiritual path. And if Divine Masculine wants me, he's going to have to come up and meet me. Because right now, I've got my own shit to sort out. And that's exactly what we're seeing here in your outcome. In your blockages, the Six of Wands, yeah, it's Leo energy. The card of victory, that's your blockage. What's under there? The Seven of Wands. Okay, that's more Leo. Yeah, I'm feeling that your current blockage very much is that at the moment everybody wants a piece of you right now, and you're not able to focus on that twin flame journey because your attention, Six of Wands, is being diverted into other things. Seven of Wands and Four of Cups under there. Yeah, you're bored. You're bored of waiting. You're bored of nothing happening. You're bored of not being able to put the energy that you need to into this. You're bored of just basically not knowing which direction to turn as well, because you can see in this card with all of the wands coming towards you, you feel that you're getting hit from all angles right now, and you're struggling to find which way is you're up. And that's why you're just sitting and just trying to figure things out. At the moment, I'm seeing that you're not making any grand plans right now. You're very focused on just sort of taking one day at a time, which at the moment is really wise, because everything can turn on its head in a blink of an eye. And under there, the Four of Coins, Capricorn energy. Holding back. Yeah, you're holding back at the moment. Eight of Wands, Sagittarian energies. You're holding back from reaching out and communicating towards your Divine Masculine. Yeah. You want to, but you're not going to do it. You're deliberately holding back from communicating. It's under there. The Seven of Wands, again. Defending your decision. You're very much in the mindset of if they wanted to, then they would. And that's very wise. What does the Divine Masculine want to tell Divine Feminine this time, please? Thank you. Okay. So your Divine Masculine would tell you this separation is killing me. I'm afraid to face you because of what you might say or how you will react. I did mention that the next time you see them or have this conversation with them, they're not going to be even a fraction as how confident that they're appearing to be. I can't stop thinking about you. Give further clarity, please, for Divine Feminine. Oh, it's gone on the floor. Proposal. Getting proposed to, a surprise gift, something that is proposed and things moving to the next level. Yeah. I'm getting the sneaky suspicion here, Divine Feminine, that whatever this Ace of Coins is that the Divine Masculine's bringing in, it's something very practical. It's like an idea. They're bringing you an idea, right? It's basically an excuse to talk to you. They're going to be proposing something. I'm not seeing this as they're going to drop on one knee straight away and ask you to marry them. I'm not seeing that. This is more of an idea that they are bringing towards you and they would like your opinion on it. And it's kind of like they are tapping into your intellect in order to get a conversation going, you know. So it's like they're asking for your advice for some of you, your opinion on something for others. It's definitely an attempt to get back in contact and to keep the conversation going as well. Seriously. Okay. Right, the Screw. Not interested, leaving quickly, in trouble, getting shafted, horizontal jogging or telling someone off. Horizontal jogging is what I get with your particular read. It's like you want things to move forward, but you're unsure about how much you can actually do at this time. And they've been skirting around the issue with you as well. And when they approach you, they're still going to be skirting around the issue because they're coming in with some strange idea that they've got rather than tackling this connection. They're definitely avoiding it. Shy. Nervous or too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. The answers may be in second guess. Again, lack of confidence. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation. Yeah, they might well be coming round to terms with their feelings towards you, but they're still skirting around it. Meow, having fun, trying to fit in, being playful, modelling after others, being whimsical or free-spirited. And mirror, mirroring each other's self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. Okay, so any kind of like toxic ways of thinking that they've been going through, which we have seen in their read. Anything that was destructive or toxic, they have been introspecting on that, and they have been putting in the work to make the changes necessary to their old way of thinking, right? They're certainly trying their best here, from what I can see. And there's this desire for them to indulge a bit in that sort of fun, light-hearted energies. This is a really playful energies, so they definitely want to loosen up on being so sort of straight-laced, and they definitely do want to indulge in having a bit of fun, just enjoying that energies of feeling free, like with you, feeling free to enjoy the love that they feel as well. It's like the freedom to express themselves with that. That's ultimately what they're after. The freedom to express themselves. It's for Divine Feminine, please. It's loads again. Okay. Soul cage. Rescue, escape from captivity and restrictions. Living a half-life. Keeping in your comfort zone. Your divine counterpart has been working on freeing themselves up from everything that kept them separate from you. See, with this, the separation's killing me. They couldn't take it anymore, and they've analysed everything that was keeping them away from you. They're starting to embrace the changes that are going on around them. It's also time here for you, Divine Feminines, to step outside of your comfort zone here. And if there's anything that's still holding you back from travelling on your spiritual journey, it really genuinely is time here for you to free yourself up from that. Time and tide, oceanic spells and rituals, we do not take before we give, and a time for clearing and cleansing. Right, so see with this, usually in relationships, you find yourself giving all of who you are into that connection. They're saying here to make sure that you keep back a little bit of something for yourself. Remember to remain authentic to yourself while you're in a relationship. Because if you continue to give and give and give, eventually you're just going to be so worn out, tired, exhausted, and you're also going to start to resent the other individual as well for taking too much from you. So make sure that everything is fair, balanced and equal. There needs to be a little bit of give and take here. Right, so there's something where either you or your divine counterpart is going to need just a little bit of leeway with something. I'm unsure what, but it does pertain to something that is still holding them back. And also, it's time for you to clear your energies and make sure that there's room for this to come into union. It's for Divine Feminine, please. It's for Divine Feminine, please. Okay, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And true love, this is the romance of a lifetime with wedding. The situation involves a marriage, yeah. So is a difficult one again, because someone here, as we saw right at the start, there was a situation that was being pulled down, and for some of you, I did say at the time, for some of you it was like a marriage that's come to an end, basically. You're being guided here to make the effort first and foremost with yourself. Avoid falling into that trap of not feeling good enough, basically. Make the effort with yourself first, and then you can extend that out towards others. With this, express your love. I'm feeling that that's divine masculine energy. There's going to be eventually expressing towards you their feelings and emotions that they have taken the longest of time to come to terms with. And they mean it as well. It genuinely is coming from the heart and the soul. They mean it. So love energies, please, for Divine Feminine. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. It's a good job because this is a twin flame read. Freedom. There's nothing stopping you. Your path is clear if you want it to be. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities that you admire in another are qualities that you both possess. Equally so, the qualities that you don't like are also a part of your own reflection. Again, it's mirroring each other, and that is what twin flames do. You mirror souls, and under there, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So while twin flame connections, they can be very, very scary, right? Purely because of how intense they are. They're saying here, stop being afraid of what's around the corner for you and to start getting excited about your future. make some space. What does Divine Feminine need to focus on at this time, please? Loving all of you. Love and accept your inner darkness for greatest self-love, deeply healing, and the world mirrors us. Yeah, it's the yin and yang energy. It's another twin flame card, basically. It's saying that this twin flame connection, for both counterparts, it's pulled up the darkest parts of yourself that you keep hidden, the bits that you don't like. That is what a twin flame connection does. And it's to avoid, it's to stop avoiding facing those parts of yourself and to start working through them. It's exactly what the Divine Masculine has been doing at this time. And you've got the same message coming out here as well. And serenity, taking care of your vibration, positive environment, clear space, chakra or energy balancing. So for those, if you are still clinging on to the old situation, if you are still refusing to remove that plaster, again, repeating messages in your read that it's time for you to rip that plaster off, that old connection, the one that you're holding on to that has not been working for the longest of time. Make space for this divine connection. It's for Divine Feminine, please. Okay, soft. A time to surrender and let love in, a time to replenish, and a time for self-care. Yeah, it kind of goes without saying at this time. We have already seen that message in your tarot. For those of you where this old connection that we saw right at the start of your read, if that was quite some time ago, and if you're still holding on to that somehow by ways of feeling that you'll never find happiness again, it's time for you to release that as well and to surrender. It's time to embrace your more softer energies, your more sort of feminine qualities. It's all about being receptive. Further clarity, please, for Divine Feminine. Okay, so we've got a nice big jump there. Saturn return, age. Right, and Saturn is Capricorn energy. Third house, messages, is Gemini. Okay. Saturn's the planet of work, career and restrictions. It's also the planet of karma as well. And second house, owning. Second house is Taurus. And under there, Pisces, I believe. Okay, right. So I'll try and make sense of this here for you then. Your cards are indicating that you are definitely going to be hearing from your divine counterpart. They're definitely going to be reaching out towards you and communicating, which is why we're having this message here about being receptive to them. So there could well have been an incident that has happened between you both that is kind of you've put your barriers up a bit where they're concerned, or your situation from the past that has kind of closed you off to any sort of future love romantic encounters. That's why we're seeing this card here. They're saying, look, get yourself ready, make some space, getting your receptive vibe, because your divine counterpart is coming in. They're coming in, they're sending you messages here. For some of you, they're letting you know that they've matured a bit as well, that, you know, just emotionally, and that they're ready to be a lot more flexible as well. So you're being asked to mirror back this energy, right? And then your second house, your Taurus energy and Pisces, I believe. So you're very focused at this point in time on your income with this one. They're saying here to remain focused on it, yes, but try not to get distracted by it. Try not to get lost in that. Because for someone here, this ambition has been helpful for you to hide away your feelings about this situation, because that's all about escape, retreat, the things that are hidden. It's like that sort of unconscious energies. So it's like you've been using this as a means to escape the reality of this connection, because it's just such an intense situation that you found yourself in. So it served you well, but they would also like you to slow down a little bit as well, to avoid getting exhausted. There's also a message about you need to conserve a little bit of your energies, because this conversation that you're going to have with your divine counterpart, it is going to take quite a lot out of you, like energetically, and you need to be in a really good headspace to have that conversation as well. Yeah, really, really interesting read. Very deep reads for the twin flame ones this month. Really deep reads. Okay, so that is what I have for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my descriptions box, and it's in my pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely, lovely week, and remember to be kind. We're all just trying to survive. Okay, bye.